It's a place steeped in rich political history, where more than 3,000 South Africans gathered in what became known as the Congress of the People to sign and adopt the Freedom Charter in 1955, a document which expressed the hopes and dreams of oppressed South Africans.
Kliptown is home to the adoption of the Freedom Charter. It made it very simple for people in all other parts of the country to gather around a multiracial neighborhood that was very strong in politics. It had a huge political hold. So we have also this idea that Kliptown back then was growing into this place of an example of this democratic South Africa in multiracial neighborhood, was an example of this social cohesion that we thought of.
Yet, across the railway line from the glorious Walter Sisulu Monument, the Freedom Charter isn't entirely translated to benefit the residents.
Arali waya wasedza zve Freedom Charter yabo yaṅwaliswa zwone wasedza rine zwine ra khou dzulisa zwone zwina phambano khulwane nga maanḓa.
In his State of the Province address recently, Premier David Makhura promised Kliptown residents a revamp of their community. But this isn't the first time a premier makes such tempting promises.
Kliptown never started, actually. Kliptown has been in many speeches of premiers before me. Kliptown Renewal. If I go back to Premier Shilowa, now starting with Premier Sekwale, Premier Shilowa, Premier Mutsecha, Premier Mashatile, and Premier Mukonyani. Kliptown has always been in each of those speeches.
Makhura himself made a similar promise to Kliptown earlier in his first term. Residents are disappointed. Perhaps the one place that better illustrates the contradiction between the deep wealth of political history here in Kliptown and the dire neglect that the community is in is this street, where houses of political activists Helen Joseph and Charlotte Magwedze are located, and where struggle heroes such as Nelson Mandela found refuge away from the apartheid regime. Charlotte Magwedze's home is only recognizable by a board that warns of a renovation that has never come.
Charlotte Magwedze's residence, which are these houses that we have here, She came back to Kliptown because she could afford, and her way was to create women empowerment, because she's one of the figures that influenced even the African National Congress Women's League. And she's one figure that also influenced the establishment of the AME Church. So you could see that motherly love that she had within her structure, although she was a political activist.
Despite being forgotten by the world, Kliptown still remembers the role it played not only in the anti-apartheid struggle, but even in the support of now President Cyril Ramaphosa's financial rise.
President Cyril Ramaphosa lo nakafuna amavoti la eKliptown wayethengisa amalahle la eKliptown nobabakhe ngeveni la eKliptown. Ufanele manje ngoba uhlele esitulweni ayicabanga iKliptown. Thina samsupport uCyril Ramaphosa azakhula be ubaba anje.
Sithole was born in Kliptown and recalls the pride the township had in protecting its struggle heroes.
In a history enkulu iKliptown, sasibheka ukuthi ngalesikhathi utata abuya ejele uzocabanga kuqala ngeKliptown, angeke acabange ngazinye indawo ngoba le ndawo le yabafihla aboMandela nabo Joe Slovo la. Uyayibona bebafanele bacabange ngeKliptown mara then azange kwaba njalo. And siyayivotela iKliptown.
She says many in the township are walking archives of the harsh apartheid history the country experienced.
Kwakunesiphithiphithi nje eKliptown ngaleso sikhathi se-apartheid. Sasingenelwa amabhunu la ekseni, bafuna iphometi, bafuna ama-ID. Na uvakashile, bowubanjwa ubanjela i-trespass. And then bowushayelwa istembe for 72 hours out of Joburg. The
Gauteng provincial government has made significant promises to rescue this community, but the development has been minimal and the living conditions continue to degrade.
Vadzulapo va Kliptown bo va isala nga maanḓa mimuya. A uchena chitu abachena pulufelo na muvhuso wavo nga u vhona zwine zwe wa pulufedzisa u songo ita tshithu.
The anger is palpable.
Abezila labeza nabafuna amavote bazosikhohlisa ukuthi sizonenzela 1 2 3 siyafa lana sa-affecteka icrime bheka ukuthi kungole kanjani abantwana bethu ababutholi ubuhealthy.
Once a community that fought for peace, now it doesn't take much to trigger the anger of residents here. And for many who live in Kliptown, opening your eyes to the sad reality of life makes the blood boil. Ironically, the political history that the community prides itself in and draws tourists now stirs up conflict.
Every day kune-tourism, kunamabhunu ayehla ngamabhasi, eza eKliptown, azoshuta thina imfene, bayenza imali ngathi.
Premier David Makhura has set deadlines to fast-track the plans for development in Kliptown.
We will visit all the 5 communities. We would have completed the plan to go and report back to them within 200 days. Within 200 days, we will go to all of them to report what the plan of the 6th administration is on each one of them over the next 5 years to bring them back on track. That's what we do as this administration. That's what we do, and that's what we will do.
But after many speeches promising development, the trust in the government stands dwarfed by the years of unfulfilled promises.
Atina confidence nabo ndikopfa bakhamba luambo lwa chipolitiki lo promisa chitu chine abangachiti arali bachikopfa zori bakotodonyoko bana chitu chine bachiita Kliptown khari babone ngeno khari ne bathu khababe na chitu chitukutuku chine bachisumbedza.
Despite the glowing promises, every day that passes here sets and progressively dims what little hope the residents of Kliptown have held on to over the decades. For Newzroom Africa on Channel 405, I'm Hitekani Magwedze in Johannesburg.